Hello everyone. Once again I am here with you with the revision of chapter 5, that is food and health. So in this chapter, just see nutrients. What are nutrients? Nutrients are the substances present in food that are required for proper growth and development of our body. See this, nutrients are the substances present in our food that are required for proper growth and development of our body. See this, and you can note down this. Okay, note down. Nutrients are substances present in food that are required for proper growth and development of our body. Okay, and now see this. This is a healthy eating pyramid, diagram of healthy eating pyramid, and we will try to draw this pyramid. I have already explained you that we eat the most, that is bread and cereals, and we eat more, that is fruits and vegetable, and eat moderately, that are milk, dairy products, bean products and meat, and eat less fat, sugar and salt. Okay, now move to the next. This is the nutrients present in the balanced diet, and they are the carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, mineral. Carbohydrates give us energy, and proteins repair worn out tissues and help in the growth, and fat gives us energy, and vitamins for the proper functioning of the body, and minerals for the proper functioning of the body, that means protect us from the diseases. Okay, now see this, the one very important definition is the health. What is health? Health is a state of complete physical and mental well-being. When the definition will come, then you will write health is a state of complete physical and mental well-being. Okay, physical state, health is a state of complete 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 physical and mental well-being. Okay, see this, I am going to show you. This is two very important. See it again. Health is a state of complete physical and mental well-being. Now we will ask, ma'am, what is disease? So here the definition of disease: a disease is any defect or abnormality found in the body. So a disease is any defect or abnormality found in our body. Okay, I hope no problem is there. We will learn the definitions. This is very important. Okay, now move to the next page. In this page, deficiency diseases are here. See here, protein, carbohydrate deficiency disease. See this, and what are the symptoms of the protein carbohydrate deficiency disease? Improper growth of the body, loose skin and sunken eyes, thin and light hair, and person is inactive and get tired easily. One question is that it is very important that first of all the diseases are divided into two categories. One is the non-communicable disease and the other is the communicable disease. See here, see this, non-communicable disease and communicable disease. Okay, now non-communicable disease, that means, as the name non-communicable, that means the disease which cannot be transmitted from one person to another person are called non-communicable disease. See this, in this here the definitions of the non-communicable disease, and we will write the examples of the non-communicable disease. That means all the deficiencies are diseases are the non-communicable disease, like due to the deficiency of vitamin B, that is the disease is the beriberi, that is non-communicable disease. Okay, and the scurvy, this is due to the deficiency of vitamin C, this is also a non-communicable disease. So when the question will come that write two non-communicable disease, then you will write beriberi, scurvy, rickets, night blindness, anemia, goiter. Okay, these are the diseases. Okay, now see this here I am going to show you. I have already shown you this. Now see this mineral deficiency disease. Okay, mineral deficiency disease, that means due to the lack of the minerals like calcium, phosphorus and iodine. Okay, due to these minerals deficiency diseases are the iron, anemia, less hemoglobin content in the blood, and calcium, phosphorus, weak teeth lose their shine and whiteness, and iodine, this is very important, iron, iodine, goiter, due to the deficiency of iodine, goiter disease, and goiter spelling Goitre, goiter. So this is a deficiency disease. Goiter is the deficiency disease, and this is due to the iodine, and in this enlargement of the neck gland in the neck. Okay, now next question is, what is hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is this is also very important. Hemoglobin is a pigment found in the blood which transfers oxygen and provides red color to the blood. Okay, so now move to the next. This table is very important. Here vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, these are the vitamins, and deficiency of this vitamin A, night blindness, deficiency of vitamin B, very deficiency of vitamin C, scurvy, deficiency of vitamin D, rickets. This is very important, and these are the symptoms I have already explained you, and you will read this carefully. Okay, and the first vitamin, see this the vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 was the first vitamin to be discovered. This is also very important. And thymine. See this. What is thymine? What is thymine? You will ask, ma'am, what is thymine? Thymine is the outer layer of the rice kernel. Thymine is a substance which is present in the outer layer of the rice kernel. Okay, and see this is the vitamin B1 was the vitamin to be discovered first. Okay, now move to the next page. In this page, prevention of the diseases. As you all know that we should the prevention of the deficiency disease. Then what should you do? You will take a balanced diet, and you will follow good food practice and habits, and children should be given adequate amount of milk products. Okay, so these are the prevention of the deficiency diseases. Now come to the communicable disease which are communicated from one person to another person are called communicable diseases. So you will write the definition of these communicable diseases, and the examples are the malaria, cholera. These are the diseases. Okay, by insect, what are the disease? Communicable disease, and they are the like dengue and malaria by insect. By air, water, soil. See, by water, cholera, typhoid, jaundice through the water, and through the air, chicken pox and measles. Okay, these are the disease. You have to read it carefully. Now prevention of the communicable disease, that means the surrounding must be kept clean and hygienic. One must always cover nose, mouth while sneezing, and all the articles should be disinfected. Of the infected person should be disinfected. Okay, and water must not be allowed to stagnate around the homes. Stagnant water is the breeding place of the mosquito. Okay, now these are the keywords. These are very important. You have to learn these keywords so that you could write the definition and differences also. And this is the definition of the deficiency disease. Disease caused due to lack of the deficiency of any nutrient in diet is called deficiency disease, and disease or defect or abnormality found in the body is called disease. And non-communicable disease that cannot be transmitted from one person to another is called non-communicable disease. Okay, so these are very important, and everyone will learn this. Okay, that's all for today. Prepare for the exam. Okay, Thank you.